Okay, welcome in. I'm going to do an angelic message today. So take what resonates and leave the rest. It's collective, it's not personal, so not everything's going to resonate. But we're going to tune in now to the angelic realm and ask the angels to come through and see what message they've got for us. So let's see, angels, what do you want us to know? What message have you got for the collective? What do you want us to know, please? Please, whoa, and thank you. My extremely bad shuffling. One day I'll get better. What do you want us to know? Commitment. Okay. Animals. There's something here. They want you to keep your commitment here. So if you've started something recently, they want you to keep at it. Love is here. Animals are important. So whether you work with animals or it's just a pet, justice is here too. Talent. So if you've started something recently and it's kind of like it's maybe not taken off the way you thought it was going to take off here, and you're sort of like hemming and hawing about it, going, I don't know if this is right or not. And they're telling you to keep going here. Life purpose, talent, and life purpose. You are on the right path. So don't waver now. Passion. So it's something you enjoy here. New beginning is underneath the deck here. There's something I feel that the slowness of this. So maybe you started something that you feel with the life purpose here. This is my path. This is what I'm meant to do. And when you started it, you expected, oh, this is going to go flying. It's going to go really quick. I'm going to do really well at this. Excuse my throat for wanting to lock up, but it hasn't. It's been quite slow and it hasn't just maybe erupted the way you thought it was going to. And they're saying keep the faith, keep the commitment, keep going here. You're on the right path, you're doing the right thing here. There may be something about just outside outside things needing to come into alignment. So it might not be you that's not hitting the right note. It may be other things that need to come in and align with you here. So let's see, angels, what do we need to know here? It's all about divine timing. The Wheel of Fortune, when the time is right. Page of Wands here. Income and communication, when the time is right. Justice. Trust the process. Trust what's going on here. That's justice. Justice is out here twice. You may be a Libra or have it highly aspected. Four of Pentacles. The Hermit. You may be a shaman or be coming into contact with a shaman. With the animals here and the Hermit card. That combination just gives me shaman. Maybe this is an element you need to add. You know, if you've started something here, maybe a shamanic route is something you need to add to whatever it is you're doing here, whatever your life purpose is. Two of Pentacles. So it's like intertwining something here. So whatever it is, you do see the infinity sign. It's like intertwining the two things can work well together here. So maybe another little element. Strength card. Star card. The healer card. So whatever it is you do is of a healing nature. And I mean, it doesn't have to be physical, hands on healing either. So, say you're some type of therapist, and it's like having like a shamanic route to it could really help your clients. There's something here, there's like intertwining something else. So, maybe it's something you've started, and it's not really, you wouldn't say it's like a spiritual thing. Okay, it's say it's psychology, right? You're a psychologist. You've learned psychology and that's what you do. You're a counselor, therapist, whatever. And they're trying to and maybe you've started your own practice or you've started with another practice, but like your client has been slow building clients or something like that, and you're starting to question like, am I in the right thing or not? Even though you really enjoy it. Yes, you are, but there may be another element that you could introduce to your practice that would really help. Because there's a talent here, there's a spiritual talent that you have here that you can help other people with. Ten of Pentacles. Some of you may come from a family that is around a lot of animals here. So there might be something naturally shamanic in your bloodline. Chariot in reverse. And it's like, I don't know whether it's a feeling here of like, this may have been nudged at you before and you haven't really taken the bait on it, or you've kind of went, no, I'm not wanting to bring that end in or something here. They're saying that's exactly what you need to do here. Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands. You may be a fire sign. You don't have to, just with the Passion card here too. You may be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or Sag. But this is like this is a really good way forward for you here. If you're concerned about intertwining the two here, Emperor's underneath, the Boss. If you're concerned about intertwining the two, psychology and the spiritual side of things, I don't feel that that's an issue here. I don't feel you've anything to worry about with that. I feel that they will mix very well together. Six of Swords here. Two of Cups. You know, it's like they marry very well together, the two practices. Ace of Swords. The truth. That is the truth. So if you've been working in sort of some type of like counseling thing, it doesn't have to be. This is just what they're showing me. It could be just an example, but it's like some type of counseling where it's like psychology. There's something here about introducing a shamanic approach here. High Priestess. Use your intuition here. They've been nudging you, nudging you, nudging you. Six of Cups. This is something that is in you. It's something down the ancestral line here. As I said, if you come from a family that's around a lot of animals here, This is a natural instinct. Nine of Pentacles. It's a natural instinct that you have here. Perhaps you've been reading up about it. Or perhaps you've already, in the past, you done some research on it. The Sun card here. Knight of Wands. Perhaps you dabbled in it a little bit. Maybe you done a little bit of sort of like research into it and you've done some sort of like learning around it, but it like you never took it to a further level or something here. And they're saying like do pursue this. Page of Swords. Something too about animal therapy as well here. Or like, do you know if like animals are like out of sorts or something, or like they're not themselves or something. You have a way of communicating with animals. No, this isn't just spirit animals we're talking about with the shamanic. There's something here. You have an ability to, like Dr. Doolittle. There's something you have an ability to communicate with animals, or they sense, they just know it's a telepathic thing or something. You're able to like, Four of Cups. This could be like a vet thing or something too. Or take it as it resonates. It's collective, so there could be a couple of different messages here. It's like I always say at the start, take what resonates and leave the rest. And when it's collective, we can be floating around with different things here. But it's like this, you could be trained as a vet, and then they're saying bring the shamanic thing into it here too. But there's something about animals. You're able to communicate with animals, and I don't feel it's just the spiritual animal, it's the 3D animals, so you're able to communicate with here. Eight of Pentacles, the Lovers, Judgment. There's something within your current work situation, Tower in reverse. There's something in your current work situation that, yes, it's slow, but there's something else that you can introduce to enhance what you offer. And that's what's really going to bring people in the door. It's like you're on the right path, life purpose here, Queen of Pentacles. It's like you're on the right path here and what you're meant to be doing, but there's something else that you need to tweak. You need to introduce, and it's something with the talent here. It's something here I feel in the lines of something spiritual here. Could be something like, training like therapy dogs or something, but there's like bringing that shamanic element in. I've just kind of got a sore head right here. And it's like it's like a feeling of something's trying to break through and it can't get through. So I don't know whether you've been like wrecking your brains about something, trying to knowing there's something there and just can't quite put your finger on something. Can't see it. Two of Swords. It's like you've been trying to like Ten of Swords. I feel this sense of what if I make the wrong move here? behind man. It's keeping you stuck. A feeling of like, what if I make a wrong move here? So it's almost like, say you're doing something in a professional 3D field, right? Say it's psychology, say it's vet, okay, and you want to introduce a spiritual path to it, a shamanic or whatever path to it. You're concerned, what if this doesn't work and then I've damaged my professional sort of persona because people are always going to like associate me with that. That's a question of faith. Are you ready to take the leap? It's a question of faith. Do you believe enough to put your name against it? Eight of Wands in reverse. It's like you're not. So I don't know whether here somebody has dabbled in something and researched something and went, no, this is a bit too weird for Joe Vlogs and the public to wrap their head around. So if I'll just stick to the 3D title here. Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. But see if you don't take the leap forward here and go down this path, you're not getting this. When you have the faith here and you step forward in this path, that's what's coming in. That's why we're stuck here. That's why we're not really moving forward. That's why it's just kind of like, it's because there's something else you're meant to do. And it's around animals. And it's like, you need to have the faith. So if you haven't already done a little bit of research into it, I suggest you sort of, you know, do an internet search, find out about it. Give it a go, see how you feel about it. There's a natural talent here. You're naturally gifted to do this. This is your life purpose here. I feel it's infusing whatever it is you've trained to do, it's infusing this other spiritual practice into it that actually opens this career up. It puts you in a completely different league here. And maybe this is just like a confirmation for someone too. Maybe you've been sitting like racking your brains with this sort of pain, going like, shouldn't I do this? This message is a yes. Let's get one of these. What does the collective need to know? Please give us one of these angels. Thank you all. What does the collective need to know here, please? Thank you. One of these. What do they need to know? Trust. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Somebody's not trusting what they're hearing. 98. A fear. I feel it's a fear here of whatever hard work has been put in here to achieve the success you have achieved. In order to bring this spiritual practice into it as well, you're worried that it's going to damage like your or your professional persona here. The earth could be a tricky place, but you have been given a tool to help you navigate through the murky waters, your intuition. You must learn to tell the difference between ego talk and soul talk, and then trust your soul. Once you get into the habit of following your intuition, you always come to practice that discernment externally. You will be able to know if a person or situation is trustworthy, but it all begins with listening to your inner voice. Exercise it like a muscle, And when you determine that it is always right, that wisdom will spread out and influence everything that you do. Decisions will seek easy Decisions will seem easier. Your soul always wants the best for you and you must learn to trust it. So like whoever this reading resonates with, this is literally a confirmation of something that's already been going on. It's already something you've been thinking about. It's already something that has you've received some sort of like download saying like you need to bring something else into play here. It's a natural gift that you have. As I said, if you've come from a family that has animals and stuff like that, you have a natural talent with them. I really do feel strongly a shamanic kind of route here. So if you resonate with this and you want to come along to extend it, the link will be below. I'm going to take a look and see what we don't see coming, what the blockages are, and what the outcome looks like, and then we'll get some more angelic advice. So if you want to come along, the link's below.